Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket? A bucket? With chicken? What a novel concept! For years I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. Wait, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. Good one, Van Van, the man. You wait to see what zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Dear Diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at the moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Oh. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds. It's so quiet, listen. Gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Do we focus your mind and meditate on this moment, try and identify every flavor? Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart, or swim towards the light? Vote at the top of the chat. Ooh, tied up at the last second. Between savor and swim. Alright, well I think it's only fair since it was 4-4 and then 1 for focus. We're focusing. Get scammed. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, and deeper yet. Yes, even deeper still until you find it. Could it be redacted? He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use redacted. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. Kinda weird, if you ask me. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? Oh. You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways and then crosses the street to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, "Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use redacted. It's something my great-grandmother taught me." Redacted? Wow, you've never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some if you researched. Maybe the secret ingredient is moxie. And moxie definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Who am I? Who am I but a lowly peasant? Do I simp to this guy right now? Or do I try to increase what is already so close to greatness? If creepy kiss time was an option, I would choose that. I think there's another ingredient. I don't doubt it. It is a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. You decide to show him that you know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe? And you think you can do better? Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne. But that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. I'm not simping for this guy. Come on now. I ain't no simp. I didn't mean to. Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, Zaki Poo. I'm headed back to class for the next lesson. That certainly didn't go as planned. I ain't simping. I'm gonna be myself. I can improve his crap recipe. I've been to KFC. It's alright. I think habanero would make it better. You better head back inside, but you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven, and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Look at this place! It's magnificent! Ha-ha! Finally, we get to show off some stuff! We have to show our stuff! What if I totally blow it?
You're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans. You're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations.
For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off!
Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel. Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Zaki Poo. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, partner.
Beep boop. Bzz.
Oh my! 2 potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
It looks like you'll have to pick for... I hate Pop. Dude, Clank.
Beep boop.
Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth.
Warp, warp, warp.
Oh, hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
Miriam has gone full Mickey at this point.
Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're gonna keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea.
Which dish do you suggest for your partner, Colonel Sanders? Dude, octopus? Are we really about to get freaky with it right now? I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes? And gravy! I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here.
Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business.
Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Oh, that's what he says every time he joins. Did someone call for me? Where'd this music come from? But Colonel, if you ask me, I might be a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station.
Yuck, she's a mean girl.
We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Oh god, it starts over. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. Hunk of hunks. I choose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chooses me, isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Zaki Poo as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly cream mashed texture, with plenty of I'm about tired of this music, I swear! Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand, holding the same spork. And for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure of this crazy world slips away. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. gaze upon my specialty.
You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy.
The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
Too late.
It has been eaten. Oh no, the beta's gonna die. I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good.
It killed him! It killed him! Everyone step back! Don't take another bite! When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth! Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison? The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moment. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. What a song to die to, though. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite being obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Chills right now. Absolute chills. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Zaggy Poo. There's something I need to tell you. The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero! Why not, baby? Why wouldn't the Spork Monster be here? No transition. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. This is so weird. Be afraid.
Be afraid!
What's the voice? What's the voice? Find it, Zach. Find it. Be afraid! Be very afraid of me! Because I'm a monster, see? It's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Oh, he's got the staff. He's got the staff. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Chicken attack! Pop Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Whoa, 10? Spork Monster's defeated. You saved me. Oh, I'm such a sim. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. The Spork Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Zaki Poo. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko.